Hey everyone, today we'll try to have a look at how can we teach using Microsoft Whiteboard. It's a digital whiteboard and what equipments we'll need to use it. You'll need a drawing pad or drawing tab like this Wacom one. It's the most basic one, but it will work fine. So that's the hardware, and for software you have to download the Microsoft Whiteboard. And to get Microsoft Whiteboard, just search in Google Microsoft Whiteboard, and here we will get the option that get Whiteboard for Windows. Click that if you use Windows, or if you use other operating system, then download for your operating system. And here you can see that from Microsoft Test Store you can download this. It is completely free, so no problem with that. And after you download, then just install it, and then will be all set up. You can create a new whiteboard or you can open an existing one. For this time I am just creating a new whiteboard, just show you how it works. It's very convenient to use. And also remember, if you use a drawing tab, then you have to set that up too. So for that I am using Wacom one. So for that, according to the user manual, I have set it up. Just you have to install the driver, then you have to set it up. So I am using the very basic Wacom one, so I think it is enough. Like now, after opening the Microsoft Whiteboard, the interface will look something like this, and you can write anything. Also, there are several colors you can use. There is redo undo option. And also remember one thing, that if you click on this, then you will be able to set the thickness. Like if you want to reduce the thickness, then you can do that too. Also you can change the color. Okay, so the drawing tab I am using, that is Wacom 1. There are several colors, so you can use any of them. And there are some few cool colors like this galaxy color, this galaxy pen. You can see that there is a galactic vibe in it. And this option that whatever I am drawing that is turning into shape, that I will discuss. But let's off this all. Let's uncheck this all. Also there is a highlighter, you can highlight anything. Also you can set the thickness of the highlighter, so that's one good option. And there is eraser. You can, if you draw something that you shouldn't draw, then one thing you can do this undo option. Also you can erase that with the eraser. So with the eraser you can erase everything. These shapes aren't erasing, so for that what we have to do, there is a tool, this tool, lasso tool. And using this lasso tool, or if you use you'll have a pen with your drawing tab. If you click on that pen, then also it will work. Then you can select them and just simply click the backspace, then it will be all gone. And there is a ruler, and using the ruler you can draw a straight line. You can draw any straight line like this. Also you can move it to any place. And if you want to change the angle, of your ruler, then you have to use the cursor of your mouse, to change the direction. You can make it horizontal or you can make it vertical, anything you can do with the cursor of your mouse. And to And also one thing, that to zoom the screen you can also do with the cursor of your mouse. And also with the mouse, by left clicking, you can shift the screen to any direction. And if you don't want the ruler, then click on the ruler again, then the ruler will be all vanished. And now discuss about some important features. And if you click this plus button, there will be some features, like you can, for image, you can get any image from your desktop, and if you want to select or if you want to zoom it, then that picture will be placed here. And if you want to move it, just select this and move this in this place. So that's one thing you can do, and you can write on it too. You can see the thickness is too much. So maybe I'll lower the thickness. Then I'll write. So there's an option, and another option is that you can write any text. What else you can do? You can add any sticky note. Maybe I have zoomed too much. And with the note grid option, you can add any note grid too, and you can add note in it. And there will be several sticky note, like you can add several note. So that's something. And what else option we have? Yes, there you can add list like this. Let's write a list about several whiteboard. Like one is Microsoft Whiteboard. Another is Zoom's Whiteboard. Also, you can use OneNote if you want to teach remotely, digitally. Then you can use OneNote of Microsoft. That will work fine too. So there's several things. And what else option we have? And there are several templates. Templates, like you want to use this brainstorming templates. Then if you want to start a class about brainstorming, then you can use this template. You can set your ideas, agenda, follow-ups and write them. Then it will give you a format for your class. So that's one option. There are several templates, not only just this 2 or 3. There are several templates. So like this effective meeting. For this template, let's move a bit down. And another good option is you can search anything online. And even if you don't have to type, just write something like you need some photos of kite. So just write kite here. So you'll be able to search kite through Bing image search. And now you can use any image. From there in your drawing space. So that's a good option. And just don't be tense that you'll face any copyright issue or anything. First, the result that Bing image search will show you all will be just copyright free. You want a picture of dog. You can use any image. And just see one thing, these all photos are Creative Commons only, so there isn't any copyright issue using them. And if you click show all results, then it will show all the results with the copyrighted material too. So that's something keep in mind. You can also adjust the size of your photo. You can tilt it to any direction. No problem with that. So it is a very handy tool, because whenever you're teaching something and you need to show your students some pictures or in diagrams, you can just search it online. Let me erase this. So that are several options. And also you can use the camera option to show your face, like. So now you can see me in Wacom. I'm already using my laptop's webcam. So here you can see me. I am using my phone's camera as an webcam. So you can also do that. There are several apps for doing that. You can use your phone as an webcam if you don't have any webcam attached to your PC. And also you can use your phone as a microphone too. So there are several ways, several apps for doing that too. And one benefit of it, you have the back camera too. Now let's close it. So what else option we have? You can show any PDF. If you need to show your students any PDF or Word document or any PowerPoint presentation, that all you can do too. You can insert all the pages, or you can insert any of the pages that you need. Like you need this page, so just insert that page. Zoom a little bit, then you can write on it too. Also keep in mind, this thickness is very important, because if the thickness is much, then sometimes it can create problem. And also you need to practice a lot. To write anything smoothly. So that's one thing. So this is a very handy tool. So you can enter any PDF document, insert any page of the document here, and same applicable for Word file. And for word file too, you can insert all page or you can insert any selected one. Like let's say we want to select these 2 pages. Okay, then they will be attached with your whiteboard. Then you can write on it. So this is a very handy tool. Also, if the writings is not visible enough, you can always zoom. So that's a good option. And also remember always that you can set the thickness according to your need. And for PowerPoint document, you can get anything, any slide of your PowerPoint document to your whiteboard space. So that's one good thing too. So you can see this whiteboard are very convenient for teaching online. Now let's talk about some special option. Like if you turn this ink to shape option, check this ink to shape option, then what will happen? If you draw anything, like you want to draw a circle, maybe you won't be able to draw a perfect circle, but this option will make that circle a perfect shape. Also, this is not only applicable for just circle only. If you want to draw a rectangle, or if you want to draw a triangle, or maybe you want to draw something like a pentagon, or a hexagon. So you can see that this option will turn that automatic into a perfect shape. So this is a very nice option. And there is another option like this ink to table, and what we can do with it. If you want to draw a table, and if this option is checked, if you want to draw a table and this option is checked, then you can draw like any table, like say so if you need more column, and also if you can increase rows and columns using this option. So this is very handy tool. And also if you want to write something, then in this space, if you want to write something, then the box will increase according to your writing. So you don't have to tense about that you have to fix within the border of that cell. So that's very handy too. And there are several options too, like this object snapping option. You can use it to snap any object. Also, you can export your whiteboard. You can export your whiteboard into image or high quality SVG image that will export it as a vector file. And also you can select this PNG format. So that's something you can do too. So let's select like this PNG format. You can also format background if you want grid. If you want to graph something, then you can format the background into this graph shape. Also, you can select the background color of your whiteboard. You can select the background color of your whiteboard to any color. So many things can be done with it. You can move this toolbar. You can move this toolbar to any place, like this right side. It will be placed in the right side. Also, but I prefer it in the bottom place. And using this option, you can clear the entire canvas of your workspace. And with the accessibility checker, you can see all the elements that are placed into your whiteboard. And also to share your whiteboard with others, with your students. So then you have to check this web sharing link. Then it will generate a link, and you have to copy that link and you have to forward it to your students or whoever you want to share the whiteboard with. And if you click this button, then you'll be get out of that whiteboard, and you can access to that whiteboard anytime. So this option is also very useful. Like if you want to teach your students something, and before that lecture you can write something. Before that lecture you can write anything, and you can access the whiteboard anytime too. And also remember that you have to practice a lot. You have to practice a lot before to be comfortable with this. So that's one thing. So before lecture you can write some lecture notes prior to starting that class. So that option you'll need sometimes. So that's all about Microsoft Whiteboard. Thank you.